tell you that.
Because you
and
deserve
still
it.
do
Yeah. In time of ignorance, if you show anybody will see.
You say, well, here no,
That's your first time, but that's your last time.
Yeah, correct.
But
But you know better now.
Yeah, you know better. I say last time, eh?
Yeah, make this the last time you're doing this shit.
You just be you know?
You being you.
You being you, you know. Now,
You do
last
what
time,
you want.
I never say that.
Yeah, don't test me. Yeah, verse 6, 2 and 6, it says, who will render to every man according to his deeds? To them who by patient continuance in well-doing seek for glory and honor in immortality and so like
If you get a part of my over, in patience and what?
yeah. I'm going to read it over Romans 2 and 7. It says, to them who by patient continuance yeah, in well-doing seek for glory and honor and immortality, eternal life.
Because the reason why we're doing this is not for earthly glory, not for a corruptible crown.
God.
It's for incorruptible crown.
No, he said patient continuance, so we keep doing it patiently regardless of the tribulation and the trials.
God.
Patience, and we continue on. Right, verse 8, it says, but unto them that are contentious and do not obey the truth, but obey unrighteous indignation and wrath, tribulation and anguish upon every soul of man that doeth evil, of the Jew first and also of the Gentile, which just mean Israelite foreigner, somebody who is an Israelite but born in a different, or practice at a different something.
Yeah,
But
there was in Gentile state of mind.
yeah, can. For lack of it. Gentile state of mind. Right? Verse 10 it says, but glory, honor, and peace to every man that worketh good, to the Jew first and also to the Gentile, which is the same thing, the same Jew but Gentile state of mind. Gentile state of mind. For there is no respect of persons with power, for as many as have sinned without law shall also perish without law, and as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law. For not the hearers of the law are just before power, but the doers of the law shall be justified.
Doers of law?
Doers of the law shall be justified.
Doers of the law shall be justified.
And that's in New Testament.
For not the hearers of the law.
Not the what?
Not the hearers of the law are just before power.
They hear, but they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, you hear it and you know it, but you're doing it.
But that's in New Testament, and I only read it. What was that?
Like fresh thing.
Like fresh, huh?
Yeah, fresh thing.
So they're gonna like to say that was in the past, right?
Correct. That done away with. That done away with.
So, and who write Romans? Paul. And Paul was.
Paul is a madman. Paul is a madman.
Paul,
That's
you understand?
What are you saying, Paul? That's some man right now saying Paul. Who said that? ISP UK?
ISUPK. You know, I said that wrong.
Oh, what they say? What they say? I think it's Paul. They say was off. And John.
You said Paul is a madman. That's what I'm referring to.
The man. So the two men that was credited, one was credited by Mashiach himself, and the other was credited by Peter.
Man, one had to come. One come every
to
time
pave the way.
He paved the way. Before you try to come, he have to come.
Yeah, that's the one they always said.
You say Isaiah really has returned, and they understood that they were speaking of what John the Baptist. And it say in Malachi, it say what again he shall come to pave the way.
He come back.
Yeah.
He did come here.
As Abba Bibbins, you understand? So I don't understand. Peter had to come and say, hey, our beloved brother Paul, speaking of things hard to be understood.
So he tell only, hey, you see when a man talk, take all the time because only we got lost in the sauce.
Peter was the head. And when Peter see Paul, Peter used to
rock back himself.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't tell you, Paul was not one of the 12.
He was after the fact.
Paul was not the 12. Paul was not one of the 12.
And he was a well-learned man. Which other apostle did Peter ever talk about in that fashion?
Yeah.
Other than Paul? Yeah. You know, they say like he didn't love all of them, but he gave Jackie jacket, you understand?
Paul work was heavy.
He gave Jackie jacket.
Some Paul work was them writings alone.
God, remember Paul was like the overseer of the churches now.
Yeah. He was the man appointed to the judge.
And make sure the churches are all right.
But Paul also work around them, but Peter and the next 11, they was the pumpers,
That was like the pilgrim.
Yeah, they was moving, you know.
They come like Jonah now.
Yeah.
The man appointed to the Gentiles, or they were saying they go back talking man, right?
Yeah, the man who bring in the adoption of sons to all your life and that. No boy, all your badly off.
That the man who said it's Paul Peter, you see, but I don't see I already sit down with the
Under the tree?
No, when he was sit down with the people in
can.
You sit down with the I think it was just roughly paraphrasing, he was sit down with the Gentiles, and then when you see Paul coming, he moved to go by By the Jews now.
By the Jews to
Yeah,
make it
something
look
like
good.
that. Something like that it was. I think about that. I do the main quote no more because I can't remember it.
Yeah, correct.
But I remember that. Paul said,
Oh, that's
hey,
here.
we didn't.
Right, so the Romans 2:13 and say, for not the hearers of the law are just before power, but the doers of the law shall be justified. For when the Gentiles which have not law do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves. But the point is what? For when the Gentiles which have not the law do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves.
I see.
So at the end of the day, you still have to do it. Right, sir?
Can.
You still have to do it.
They finished with Romans.
Yeah.
That Romans. How far you went?
2 and 40, or finish in 40.
14?
Yeah.
I see you talk about the bina. You talk about bina law unto themselves.
That's
Even
right.
even with our people, it has sometimes they don't even know the correct thing, but they could feel in their spirit that they're doing something wrong. You understand? They could tell. They might not understand 100%, but they could
can't tell
feel.
you know about Moses right about not doing something, but they
Yeah.
know hey, something about this wrong.
Just feel it in the
That's why the
spirit.
scripture say what? It become a law unto themselves because they can't really point it out or quote
Yeah,
it.
they don't understand it properly, but they know something.
This wrong. I
And that-
show this wrong.
And like Professor Xavier says, something is wrong here.
You understand?
Remember Luke 6. Luke 6, 46. 40. 40.
Sense of disturbance in the force.
Yeah.
Luke 6 and 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and do them, I will show you to whom he is like.
And-
He is like a man which built an house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the
Let's go
stream
back. Let's read back. Start back.
Yeah.
Start back. Start back.
I was watching something about
Yeah,
this.
when you see something,
Luke 6 and 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say?
So you do that for you.
Yeah.
You do anything. You call him a name. You know? You say Lord, Lord. But you ain't do anything. This is what you call him for.
I have a quick precept on that very same thing you just said.
And if I bird, and if I have a bird, right? And you tell her she do this. And she do it. And
Yeah.
you don't want to hear she?
Yeah, you're not my wife. You're somebody else's wife because you listening to
Go
me.
away, you know? Go away.
Let's say there's John 15 verse 13. It say greater love had no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friends, right? It say ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you.
You become the Lord friend if you do what? If you do
Whatever I
anything,
command you. You understand? And just by what you say before that and all, you know you're going to die first. You know you're going to dead. You know you're going to face some form of tribulation. You know?
Yeah.
Whether it be physical or mental, there's no. You go have that hard time.
And you gotta deal with it.
Can't.
You gotta deal with it.
The most I command it.
What
Command
did even when the woman come up and tell him that the papa say, hey,
No, the paps.
Pause.
relax, say hold on.
Pause.
Bless me, paps that baby or something like that.
Yeah.
God.
Now we didn't say pause because it a Mendes, it a ISP UK member, a brother do a video when a brother come to him, a man come to him and say the name and was crying and things.
Yeah, can't.
So no matter that this script or the whole case come up.
Yeah.
And ISP UK member see it and he go and so let's just pause for the moment and them like it said, well, we just make me kicks and say this thing, but when it comes to when our brother say pause it mean
Yeah, you
tell
hold
she's
on.
hold on.
She hold on. Not pause as in anything shaky. Right?
We had to say that for all the Israelites
Yeah,
that
you
have
know,
a
like
kind of
on the
two-tone
click
mindset.
Trying to twist things and make it, yeah.
That two-tone,
But we over 46 it say, and why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and do them, I will show you to whom he is like.
So wait, you say whoever cometh to him,
Hear what I say
hear
and
what
do
he
it.
say and do it.
Can.
He gonna tell you where you gonna become
Yeah.
like him. Go ahead.
Verse 48 it says, he is like a man which built an house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock.
On a what?
On a rock.
You know who the rock is?
Can.
Stable.
Can. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently
When
upon
that
that
flood
house.
come, you understand? That flood come, it beating that house.
Yeah, violently in other words. If you didn't know.
No, the building is you.
Can.
The building is you. The body go back to what about that.
So there
Which is what?
between house and home.
So the body, the house is literally you. Go ahead.
So you had to build yourself on Mashiach,
Yep.
generally speaking.
But say to do,
But that's how you just
But yeah,
build.
no, that we tell you.
Yeah.
That's how you gonna be if you do what I say.
if you do what you
If you
say.
do what I say, when the flood come and beat against the house vehemently
Right.
upon that house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock.
Was founded upon a what?
Upon a rock.
Upon
It
a
called a stone.
But here we tell you, but you tell you hear and you do.
Can't.
You just didn't hear alone, but you do.
Can't. That's why you say if you do what I say, this is how you would be. This is the reward for doing what I say.
Stable.
Remember doing things that build your character and so forth. So doing things that you don't obviously going to strengthen it.
Can't.
So when this flood comes, which could be things that like the fight down, so
Can't.
tribulation
You are
and so
temptation
forth,
and all.
all these things, you're strong.
Yeah, you can say,
You
nah,
understand?
forget that.
Precept come to mind.
Now hold on.
Yeah, when you
Finish
finish.
up here.
Yeah, well, about that
Verse
same
29.
thing now. When you finish.
But he that hear it and do it not is like a man
He
which
that do it and what?
he that hear it and
He
do
that-
it not.
So he that hear it, so you're telling me he that hear alone
Yeah, and
and
do it not.
So you see how important it is to do.
Can.
Right, well,
Is like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and
Right.
immediately it fell,
Sand.
and the ruin of that house was great.
you know that also what?
Was great.
Yeah.
Because he and he didn't do it.
They make a great spectacle. But you wasn't in church every Sunday.
Yeah.
You wasn't the
Yeah.
pastor.
Embarrass- become an embarrassment.
Yeah. You understand? You become a spectacle.
I remember when in Luke where you say what you say when you start the house and you didn't finish it and they begin to mock him. You understand? Happy when you finish it.
Go ahead, bring up yourself.
They say they Psalms 15 or start from 1, right?
Psalm 15.
It say, Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle?
Who?
It say, who shall dwell in thy holy hill? It say, he that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart. It say, he that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor. It say, in whose eyes a vile person is contemned, right? You tell us about a question. Contempt. If you go, yeah, in the blue letter is Psalms 15 verse Psalms 15 verse 4. Right. Contempt. It say, but he honoreth them that fear the Lord. Right? It say, he that sweareth to his own hurt and changeth not. You supposed to talk about a man given too much change.
No.
Now all these things is different characteristics that they tell you you're supposed to have that the Lord require of you. They say, what who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Right? Verse 5, it say, he that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocents. It say, he that doeth these things shall never be moved.
Okay, Psalm
Shall
51
what?
or Psalm
Never
15?
be moved. 15.
Break it down, man.
You understand? He that doeth these things shall never be moved. It's like how we talk about what built on a rock. When it is the storm hit, what? Nothing happened to the
Nothing
house. It
happened.
remained stable. It was not moved. You understand? And there's different principles that the Lord said that you had to have to be able to stand on that rock, so to speak. Be followers of me as I am of Mashiach. And these are the principles that Mashiach wants us to keep.
And if we follow something, that means that we doing something.
Yeah. To follow literally means to move. You understand? You can't force a man stand up on face.
Let's try and ball there already.
Right.
Let's try and ball there already.
Alright.
All you need to put on sin.
Alright.
You need to stop sin. Stop going that
Yeah,
down.
it's
Stop
a
lies. Stop thieving.
contempt. To the spies, hold in contempt, disdain. To the spies, regard with contempt. To the spies, to be despicable, to be vile, worthless.
Yeah, to be worthless.
Right.
You know, regard, to say to regard, you know.
So it's a vile person. Now you're supposed to have them. Now you're supposed to look at them.
Worthless.
You
That's
understand?
man here. Worthless.
Keep going. You know, you finish with the Luke.
Yeah.
You
That
got
was
John
the last
13,
piece.
17. Anyone out there? John 13, 17.
John 13 and 17.
I was close.
If ye know these things, happy are ye if ye do them. I speak not of you all. I know whom I have chosen, but that the scripture may be fulfilled. He that eateth bread with me hath lifted up his heel against me.
Let's read the back of that, start. John 13, 17.
Was that 16?
Music.
Yeah, it's, if you know these things, happy are ye if you do them.
Yeah. That's 7. Keep it at 7.
Alright, John 13 and 17. It says, if you know these things, happy are ye if ye do them.
So if you do these things, happy you shall be if you do them.
Yeah, because you will know your reward for doing them.
So you know them, but you have to do them.
Yeah.
That is it.
They
Yeah.
say, if you know it, happy if you do it. So if you know it and you don't do it,
You'll be sad. You know, you're gonna be sad.
Give me, are they in John the Act?
Yeah.
Give me 1 John 2:3. Give me 3 John Act 1:11.
Say John.
1 John 2 and verse 3, it says, and hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
If you do what?
We know that we know him if we keep
in
his
order to
commandments.
in order to know somebody know the Lord, you have to be showing that they know the Lord. You have to say you have to keep the commandments. Keeping the commandments means you will be doing the things
Yeah,
you're supposed to do.
a command is a request, a still request to do something.
So a man coming and tell you you know the Lord, and when you watch him, you see his face mark. Ball head.
See it more than pork barbecue, pork ribs.
You have a shrimps. Seafood is the best dish.
I say,
Pork is the sweetest meat.
hey,
Yeah.
we in pork chops tonight.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
pork chops.
You know he boasting in idolatry and idolatry.
Wickedness.
You know wickedness. How you can tell you know the Lord just because what? He goes to church. Just because he but I tell you, go ahead and read the back over.
1 John 2 and 3, it says, and hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
If you do what?
Keep his
You know
commandments.
you have to keep his commandments, so that means you're doing it. It's showing that you know the Lord. You're literally showing that you know the Lord. You're doing what you're supposed to do. That's what that even come back. I was saying we have to be doers because in the time that coming, we have to prove that we're for the Lord. You understand?
Even with the CHIP.
You can't, especially
You gotta show that you're for the Lord by rejecting it.
That's what all this will come to.
Matter of fact,
That's what all this will amount
that
to.
is what make me bring it up because when you see HIP and when I was talking to the
That is
person, I was
your
like,
temptation?
yeah. That is a reason why I call it that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Because that gonna be your greatest, one of your
Greatest
greatest
temptation can. There's verse 4. It says, he that saith, I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. He's a liar, and the truth is not in him.
So you ain't doing it, you're not doing the Lord commandments. So
But we don't keep the law. So
Verse
what are you talking about in
you don't
John?
know but you want to pay a tithe.
Yeah, you're running to pay tithes every week like a dance.
Like a dunce.
Verse 5, it says, but whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of power perfected. Hereby
He that
we
what?
know
Do what?
he that keepeth his word,
Oh my, so keeping his word means what?
or doing this word, doing the commandments.
Is the love of power perfected?
In him verily is the love of power perfected.
James, if I can say flying talk here, but it say what? It say Abraham what obeyed the Most High,
God.
and it was imputed unto him as what? As righteousness.
God. Obedience is better than
Sacrifice,
sacrifice.
God.
And James literally had also going to make a sacrifice.
God.
No, sorry, not James, Abraham.
Abraham.
Yeah.
But it was just a test.
It was just a test of your faith.
It's like faith.
If, hey, you know, go and do this, and if you do it well, that's all it was.
And you can imagine how
to
that
see that, hey, watch my servant, he get up and do it without that question, without that. Look at that. That is our faith.
But not just that. Look at the situation the Lord put him in first. He gave him a son by a
And tell
bastard
him-
child, sent it away, and then
The
his son
chosen one.
and his son he remained with.
Yeah, the
you know what?
chosen one.
Slaughter him.
Yeah,
And
sacrifice.
he was
And he
still
still
willing to do it. That was a real obstacle. If you think about it, a normal man wasn't doing that.
Can,
He wasn't
your
doing
first your first born of pure blood, you know?
Yeah.
You understand?
And you don't know you were on the age of about 100.
To get that.
You understand?
Who was 90, boy? Zebra.
Nah, I can't remember the age.
One of them was 90 and he fall on his face and he said, Lord, basically you're saying, Lord, how I go make sure that, yeah, Zebra himself
No,
was
but
90.
remember, after that is when he make a child, years after. So I think it's about 100 or so when it is he had somewhere around there.
But I remember the scripture where he said he fell on his face now, but
Die.
he asked, Lord, how she go bear in this late, you know?
That when what
No,
she
that
name is
was-
was laughing, and she was
Yeah.
laughing, and I asked you why she laughed.
Exactly. Right, so verse 5, it says, but whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of power perfected. Hereby we know that we are in him.
Are you what?
We are in him.
Yes, so hey. You was there?
Now, verse 6, he that saith he abideth in him ought himself also to walk even as he walked. So you have to do as he did. Walk as he
Walk
walked.
as he walk.
So you have to do it. You didn't say hear as he hear or talk as he talk. You say walk as he walk.
And that is what go back to being a follower.
Can't.
And then they go back to being a follower. In order to be a disciple, in order to call yourself a disciple, you have to be what? A follower.
Follow can't.
Now going back to where it is, you know, even you say you have to walk as he walk, right?
Can't.
What the age you Them not working as Yahushua.
No, them, yo, Shai didn't pick up no sword.
Yahushua say if it was his kingdom, he said,
His kingdom can.
He
Hold on.
be proof a man for picking up his sword.
Can.
Put your sword back in your sheath, he tell him.
When I closest as well.
Yeah, when I faithful man.
Matter of fact, deep.
Yeah, that was the head.
Like the closest.
Yeah, like Peter.
Like Peter the
That
rock.
was the head.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
the head
rock.
of the church, and he had to
Trust.
proof him.
Trust.
Yes.
Yeah, he had to be there because why? He was overcome with emotion. You know? You can't, because at the end, them fellas said love this one. I don't understand that too. With their faith, they also didn't love him. You know? So if anything that happened to him, remember, they couldn't conceptualize somebody doing that to the son of God. You know? So when they see that, obviously your first instinct, if you love a man, just to do what?
To defend him,
You
to
will
protect
defend
him.
him. That will be your first instinct, you know what I
Remember,
mean?
and that's a servant's mindset. If
Can.
you have a Lord, your
Is
first
to-
thing to do is to
defend
defend your Lord.
Can.
You understand?
Especially I don't like Yahushua.
That is why he had the wisdom and the understanding. Hey, I come here to die, you know.
That was, and he didn't know.
Can.
Right, he didn't know,
knew,
but
that
they
was
didn't
it.
comprehend it, yeah.
They could not comprehend
Yeah.
it. They couldn't.
When they watch the concept like a samurai long time, a samurai, man, a shogun, not a samurai. That samurai was like, here we're going on. Even
Personal
after the
fighter.
shogun died,
He still
that
carry
samurai
on
would
and
still carry on the views of the shogun.
Yeah.
You know, he at some samurais had also kill himself as well. To
Huh?
go with the Lord.
Well, some.
So,
That is like Yasuke.
Yeah, when-
that one.
yeah,
The
the first
black
black
samurai.
When
Right.
he Lord was going to
When
die,
he
he
Lord
also
died,
killed himself.
it was some big war now, boy. And he ended up dying. And Yasuke escaped. But he still carry on.
The principles, yeah. That they used to do even until their
Not that
death.
side, not that
They
side.
would keep
basically.
it. Yeah, that showed that dedication a servant
Done.
supposed to have.
Done. But I said in second, first round.
Give me the third one.
It said 3 John verse 11, right?
111.
Yeah. It say, I'm beloved, follow not that which is evil, but that which is good.
That was what?
But that which is good.
Go ahead.
It say, he that doeth good is of the Most High, but he that doeth evil is, it say, had not seen the Most High.
So, doing is our action.
Done.
So, he that do it good. So, in order to do good, that means what? You have to follow in the good. You have to be doing the
You
good.
actually have to do something.
You have to do something.
And I believe in the blood and the swine act.
You understand? So, that is the thing. You understand?
That you can really conceptualize that concept. You're doing wickedness, but still you believe in the blood.
Yeah.
And in your head, that imputed to righteousness. You understand? When you think about it, that's a strong delusion.
Done.
Which the Lord say He will put them in.
Yeah.
He say He'll get them strong delusions that they'll believe a lie.
So yeah, just remember you have to be doers. Not just here alone. And matter of fact, you will be tested and we go see who will be doing it for you.
You go see that experience. That experience bring hope. So if you're not experiencing doing, and you have a temptation come, you go see where your hope is. You go see who you're trusting. If you're trusting chariots.
So with that, once again, I give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash.
we say the man say apostle and elders agreements and word teachers are apostle and should.
God.
And we say salutations for the arguments and pushing truth and saying day and day out. In a continuing season and season, we say shalom.
Shalom.
We say man what to la babel.
God.
Man what to the two thirds.
God.
But to the sin, we say akim and what we say
Shalom.